Good morning, students. Today we will see the concept of decoders. So in the last class we have seen the concept, the basics of decoders. What is the decoder definition, and we have seen what is meant by 2 to 4 decoder and what is meant by 3 to 8 decoder, and we have seen their operations. In this class we are going to see the concept of higher order decoder using lower order decoders. So here we are implementing higher order decoder by using lower order decoders. For example, see here we are implementing a 3 to 8 decoder, okay, using 2 to 4 decoders. So here we have to implement 3 to 8 decoder, but we have to use 2 to 4 decoders. With the help of 2 to 4 decoders, we have to implement 3 to 8 decoder. Right. Let us take a small review of decoders again. So see here. 2 to 4 decoder. Okay. So we will see again once again 2 to 4 decoder. So the 2 to 4 decoder we are representing in this way. Okay. Here 2 to 4 decoder means 2 inputs, 4 outputs. So here 2 inputs are there and 4 outputs are there. So this is 2 to 4 decoder. For example, here I have the inputs A, B, outputs D0, D1, D2, D3. So these are the 4 outputs. 2 inputs and 4 outputs here we have. Now coming to here, coming to the truth table of this decoder, AB, 2 inputs are available and outputs D0, D1, D2, D3. So this is the truth table for the 2 to 4 decoder. So the inputs, the maximum possible combinations 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Coming to the output combination. So coming to the decoder, the condition of decoder, the outputs, here we have 4 outputs. Any one of the outputs should be activated at a time. So remaining all the outputs has to be active low. That is, here for the 0, 0 combination D0 is equal to 1 and remaining combinations are 0. For D1, next coming to the AB is equal to 0, 1. 0, 1 combination, the output D1 goes to 1. For 1, 0 combination, the output D2 goes to 1. For the 1, 1 combination, the output D3 goes to 1. So here D0, D1, D2, D3. So where D0 is equal to A bar, B bar. Where D0 is equal to A bar, B bar. So here this D0 means A bar, B bar. Okay. So previously when you are drawing the logic diagram of this function, when you for implementing generally D0 is equal to A bar, B bar, you have to draw an AND gate. Here we are not drawing any type of gates. So in the market 2 to 4 decoder is readily available. So you bring that one. Okay. So it may be cost of 5 rupees or 10 rupees. Go to the market and ask 2 to 4 decoder. So don't ask 2 to 4 decoder. It has some specific number. For example, IC74138. This is the IC which consists of 3 to 8 decoder operation. So go to the market and ask IC74138 I need. So they will give IC74138 for 5 rupees or 10 rupees. So in that IC, we have 3 inputs and 8 outputs. Like that you have to take 2 to 4 decoders. For the 2 to 4 decoders you have 2 inputs and 4 outputs. The D0 is representing A bar, B bar. The D1 is representing A bar, B. The D2 is representing A, B bar. And D3 is representing A, B. Okay, if you take the decoder, internally it has AND gates. Okay, and within this it has an enable signal. It has enable signal. Okay, so this is the 2 to 4 decoder operation. Okay, right. Now we will see 3 to 8 decoder operation also. For 3 to 8 decoder, A, B, C. We have 3 inputs and D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7 and D8. Totally D0 to D7, totally 8 outputs are available. So here by using 2 to 4 decoders, you have to implement 3 to 8 decoder operation. This is 3 to 8 decoder. Here we have 8 outputs. We have totally, we have to implement totally 8 outputs. Now I will erase everything. Right. Now see here. Here I am drawing separately A, B, C. Okay. Next. So these are the D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6 and D7. So these are the 8 outputs and 3 to 8 decoder. So this is the 3 to 8 decoder. Here our task is implementing the 3 to 8 decoder operation. Okay, right. By using 2 to 4 decoders. See here. This is the 2 to 4 decoder. Generally 2 to 4 decoder is consisting of 2 inputs and 4 outputs and 1 enable signal. So this is the enable pin. This is, we can represent with E, and this is A, and this is B, and this is D0, D1, D2, D3. Okay, this is the 2 to 4 decoder. I am taking one more 2 to 4 decoder. Here also we have 2 inputs A, B. Here I have 4 outputs. So these 4 outputs I am continuing with the from the D3. So this is D4, this is D5, D6 and D7. Actually D0 is equal to D4. Actually this is D4 it is nothing but as G0 only. Okay, but I am represented with a different indication. Why I have represented that we will see. So here we have one more enable signal. So actually for this decoder I have drawn downside enable signal. For this decoder, for my comfort purpose I have drawn this E signal at the top side. Okay, right. Here, so see here I am taking a NOT gate here. This NOT gate I am connected here, and this is the original signal. So this is the second input C. So C I have connected like this. So C I have placed here. This C with this C, see here. This is a C input. Here enable is equal to C. Here the enable is equal to C bar. Okay, it is very simple thing. Here enable is equal to C. Here enable is equal to C bar. Okay, right. So I have taken the signals like this. So it is nothing but as when C is equal to 1, when C is equal to 1, this 2 to 4 decoder is going to work. Why? Because this is an enable signal. When you are giving enable is equal to 1, then that particular IC is going to working condition. When enable is equal to 0, that particular 2 to 4 decoder is going to off condition. So in the last class we have seen enable signal. When enable is equal to 0, that is not going to work. When enable is equal to 1, that is going to working condition. So enable signal is very, very important. So when enable is equal to 0, when C is equal to 0, so the C is going to this one and this decoder is not working state. When C is equal to 0, this enable is equal to 1. So see here, when C is equal to 0, the value of C bar is equal to 1, C is equal to 0. So now this chip is not working condition and this chip is going to on condition. When C is equal to 1, reverse operation. So the first one is going to deactivated and second one is going to activated situation. This is the first 2 to 4 decoder. This is the second 2 to 4 decoder. That we will see diagrammatically. So see here. Our decoder operation is normal. There is no change. Here previously I have taken ABC. Now I am taking XYZ. So XYZ, these are the maximum possible combinations of inputs, and D0. So see here, each combination of input is representing any one of the output. D0 is equal to X bar Y bar Z, and D1 is equal to X bar Y bar Z. Like that we have 3 to 8 decoder operation. Now coming to here I have taken two 2 to 4 decoders. This is the first 2 to 4 decoder. This is the second 2 to 4 decoders. For this 2 to 4 decoders, I have two inputs, that is YZ. So this YZ I have connected here, this YZ I have connected here. Okay, now coming to see here, I have taken one more input signal, that is X. So this X signal I have connected with inverted X, that is here for this 2 to 4 decoder I am giving X bar. For this X, here I am connecting directly this X. So this is X bar, this is X. So see here, YZ combinations. So see here, the YZ combinations here, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Here also see YZ combinations, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So the same combination, here Y bar Z bar, here also Y bar Z bar. Here Y bar Z, here also Y bar Z. This is Y Z bar, this is Y Z bar. This is YZ and this is also YZ. So the same four combinations are available here. The same four combinations are available here. So for this decoder I am giving YZ, for this decoder I am giving the inputs are YZ. Here also YZ inputs, here also YZ inputs, and coming to here YZ outputs. So this is the YZ outputs, this is also YZ outputs. So see here the YZ operations here, the YZ operations you have to check here. So Y bar Z bar and right, wait for 1 minute. Okay, let us see. So here, so see here, Y bar Z bar for these combinations. So see here, Y bar Z bar. In the same way, here also Y bar Z bar. Here we have Y bar Z, here also we have Y bar Z. Y Z bar, Y Z bar, YZ and YZ. So these are the for YZ outputs. Okay, here we have for YZ inputs and we got the YZ outputs. For these two decoders, the YZ outputs are same. So there is a change for the X. So here the X is we are connected here and the X is connected here. This X is connected with an inverter to the first decoder. This X is connected directly to this 2 to the second 2 to 4 decoder. So here X bar, X bar, X bar, X bar is there. Why? Because we have connected a NOT gate and this X is we are connected directly. So for that reason X is there. So see here, we have to finally implement these all 8 combinations. For implementing these 8 combinations, I have connected these gates like this. Actually, internally we have here AND gates, right? 4 AND gates here we have 4 AND gates. Totally 8 AND gates are available. 8 outputs we are taking. With the help of enable signal, I am taking the third signal. Actually, this is the enable signal we are representing with capital E. This capital E I eliminated and I connected to X. So this is the X input. So see here, first input, second input and third input. Okay, so X, Y, Z, 3 inputs are available. And coming to that, 8 outputs, D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. So totally 8 outputs are available. So this is the implementation of 3 to 8 decoder by using 2 to 4 decoders with a NOT gate. So see here, I am implementing 3 to 8 decoder operation. 3 to 8 decoder has 3 inputs and 8 outputs. These 8 outputs I have implemented here and 3 inputs I have given here. So this is the 3 to 8 decoder operation. 3 to 8 decoder operation by using 2 to 4 decoders with a NOT gate. Okay, right. This is the concept of implementing higher order decoder using lower order decoders. Okay, so we are taking less number of inputs decoders. That is 2 to 4 decoder we have taken. Okay, but we are implementing 3 to 8 decoder. 3 to 8 decoder is a higher order. 2 to 4 decoder is the lower order. So higher order decoder, only one function we are implementing by using n number of lower order decoders. Here we have used 2 to 4 decoders. Okay, right. So this is the higher order decoder implementation by using lower order decoders. So 3 to 8 decoder using 2 to 4 decoders. Next we will see 4 to 16 decoder. So here the n value is equal to 4. So here n is to 2 power n or n by 4 2 power n. So n value is equal to 4. Then 16 is equal to, that is 2 power 4 is equal to 16. So that is n is to 2 power n decoder. That is 4 is to 16 decoder. So that the meaning of this one, here we have 4 input signals, that is W, X, Y, Z. And here we have totally 16 outputs: D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, D8, D9, D10, D11, D12, D13, D14, D15. Totally 16 outputs are available. Now coming to its truth table. So see here, you can see the difference. So I have marked the outputs with a red color representation, and remaining all the outputs I have represented with zeros. And coming to this W, X, Y, Z inputs, so almost all 4 inputs maximum possible combinations, that is 0 to 15, that is 16 combinations I have represented here. So these are the remaining outputs, that is D0 to D15 outputs. So the first output, see here, when D0 is equal to 1, remaining all the outputs are 0. When D1 is equal to 1, remaining all the outputs are zeros. So here each combination is representing one of its corresponding output. For example, take the midterm of M11. M11 is nothing but as 1. Actually 10 value 10 10, 11 value 1011. So take this value. This is 1011. So that is midterm M11. So M11 is equal to D11. Generally, in the last class we have seen the formula. Mi is equal to Di. So Mi value M11, that is equal to D11. So see that its corresponding D11 is on or not. So this is the condition. So here this is the one. Its equivalent value, this is the D11. So M11 is equal to D11. So this is the this is the 4:16 decoder. This is the 4 to 16 decoder. You have to draw internal logic diagram by using AND gates. You have to draw 16 AND gates here. For each 16 each AND gate has minimum number of 5 inputs. 4 inputs are W, X, Y, Z. And one more input is enable signal. Like that you have to draw the logic diagram. Okay, right. Now 4 to 16 decoder implementation by using lower order decoders. So see here 4 to 16 decoder using 3 to 8 decoders. First we will see 3 to 8 decoders. So see here. This is the same table. We not changed any this table. And coming to here, I have used 3 to 8 decoder here. Here I have used 3 to 8 decoder. I have represented output as single line, but it's not single line. It is consisting of D0 to D7. Is it visible to you? Now see here, now it is visible. Okay, right. So here, one output line I have mentioned, but it is not one output line. It consists of it is not one output line. It consists of D0 to D7, and here we have D8 to D15. Here we have 8 outputs. Here we have 8 outputs, and here we have input as 3 inputs X, Y, Z. So this X, Y, Z input is there for the 3 to 8 decoder. The same X, Y, Z is there here also for the 3 to 8 decoder. And one more signal, that is W. The W I have written here This W I have written here. This W, original W signal is connected to enable of 3 to 8 decoder here, and for this 3 to 8 decoder I connected with a NOT gate. So now here the input is W bar, here the input is W. Okay, so this is W bar, this is W. So see here, W bar means we are representing W value is equal to 0. With this W is equal to 0, the XYZ combinations are, here we have 000 to 111. And with the W is equal to 1, remaining 8 combinations from 000 to 111 we have here. So these 8 operations are doing by first decoder. This is the first decoder and this is the second decoder. When you are writing programs, when you are drawing this diagram, you have to mention 3 to 8 decoder first one, 3 to 8 decoder second one. Like that you have to represent. Okay. So with the W is equal to 0, 8 combination. With the W is equal to 1, 8 combinations. So W is equal to 0. That is we have connected W signal directly here. W signal we have connected with an inverter. This to first decoder. Okay, this is the 4 to 16 decoder using 2, 3 to 8 decoders. So you have to practice these diagrams perfectly. Okay, so note it down. Note it down this diagram. Pause this video for 2 minutes. I will continue this class. Pause 2 minutes. Okay, right. Now, our next concept, 4 to 16 decoder. Same 4 to 16 decoder I am implementing, but this time I am using 2 to 4 decoders. Okay, it is very simple thing. 4 to 16 decoder I have to implement. Previously we have seen 3 to 8 decoders. Now we are seeing the concept with using 2 to 4 decoders. So the same table, it won't change. Why? Because the operation of 4 to 16 decoder, we are not changing, but we are implementing 4 to 16 decoders by using different types of gates. Is it visible? I will change this one. Right, so see here, 2 to 4 decoders. Totally, for implementing this 4 to 16 decoder, actually in the 2 to 4 decoder I have only 4 outputs. But if I want 16 outputs, I have to use 4 2 to 4 decoders. 4 just 16. Totally I have to get 16 outputs. So for that reason, I have taken 2 to 4 decoders, 4 here. 4 decoders I have taken, but before that I have for each decoder I have only 2 inputs. I have to give extra 2 inputs. So for that reason I have taken one more 2 to 4 decoder. So see here. So here I have given only CD inputs for this 2 to 4 decoders. Right? For this 2 to 4 decoders, I have given only 2 inputs. Okay, right. So for each for 2 to 4 decoder, I have 4 outputs. Here I have written D0 to D3, and I have written here D4 to D7, and here I have written D8 to D11, and I have written here D12 to D15. Total 16 outputs are available. For each decoder, I have only one enable signal. So this is the first enable signal. This is the second enable signal. This is the third enable signal. And for this fourth decoder, I have fourth enable signal. Total, I have 4 decoders, 4 enable signals. Here I have, right? So if you actually were implementing 4 to 16 decoder, 2 inputs, all the inputs are CD, 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 CD. Okay. Now I have to give 2 inputs. Here I have 4 enable signals. So for that reason, see here, I have written A signal, here I have written B signal. Right? CD signals we have completed. 2 input signals are completed. So two more input signals. I have written 2 more input signals A, B. Okay, right. Now this input I am connecting with 0, 0. This input I am connecting with 0, 1. Right? So see the table here. So see here. Here I have written A, B, C, D, but here I have written W, X, Y, Z. So I will change it to A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Right. So see here, AB signals, CD signals. So here first take this 4. Right. CD inputs 4 combinations. We have 4 outputs by using 2 inputs only. So here I mentioned first 4 outputs, second 4 outputs, third 4 outputs, fourth 4 outputs. So 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, so see here, for these 4 zeros, the AB values A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0. Okay, so for this one, 0 0 we have to give. So the next combinations, the inputs are 0 1. For the next 4 combinations, the inputs are 1 0. For the next 4 combinations, the inputs are 1 1. So see here, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So if you observe previously the decoder, for the decoder outputs are, for the 2 to 4 decoders, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. For a normal 2 to 4 decoder, these 4 are the outputs and it has 2 inputs. So I have written here A, B. For this AB, I have 4 outputs. That is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. That is nothing but as A bar, B bar. Next, here we have A bar B. Next, A B bar. Next, A B. So these are the 4 outputs. That is A bar B bar, A bar B, A B bar, A B. So 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So 0 0 we have to give the first decoder. So see here, the 0 terminal we are connected to the first 2 to 4 decoder. The second terminal, this is 0 1. This is representing 0 1. Okay, right? So this 0 1 connected to the second decoder. So for this decoder, the outputs are the, we have to mention here whatever the min term. So this is the D5 term, right? So this is D4, first D4, D5, D6, D7, D4, D5, D6, D7. 4 outputs we have given. Next 1 0, 1 0 you have to start with AB and CD values 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So this is the value M8, M9, M10, M12. That is nothing but as D8, D9, D10, D11. Like that, 1 1 you have to take 1 1. So with this 1 1, D12, D13, D14, D15. These are the 4 outputs. So these are the min terms again. So see here, this is the min term of 15. All ones, that is M15. So the last one, D15. See here, for this D15, in this decoder, CD value for this third one is 1 1. Coming to this enable signal is when it is going to on, when A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, the D4, here the D4 is, D3 is going to on. So here the D4 is connected, this is D3, this D3 is connected to this fourth decoder. So when it is 1 1, this decoder is going to work. So the third output is saying that 1 1. So this is 1 1, this is 1 1. Okay, so this is the combination you have to identify. So take one more example in this combination. For example, take this combination 0 1 1. That is AB values are 0 1 and CD values are 1 1. A is equal to 0, B is equal to 1. A is equal to 0, B is equal to 1. Okay, when you have given this combination, which output we can select here? So which output it goes to select? So see carefully. So the first output is 0 0, next 0 1, next 1 0, next 1 1. So it will select the first output. It will select the first output. So the first output, this is going to 1 and all the remaining outputs are 0 according to decoder operation. Now this is 1. So all the remaining decoders are going to off condition. This one, wherever this one is connected, this decoder is going to on condition and remaining 3 decoders are going to off condition. Okay, AB values we have selected as 0, 1. Next CD values are 1, 1. So here CD values are 1, 1. So when it is 1, 1, so here which terminal is going to select here? So if it is 1, okay, so the D3 terminal in this decoder, that is nothing but as D7 terminal is going to on. D7 terminal is going to on. So see here, the D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. This terminal is going to on or not, check here. So this is the D7 terminal. So see here. So the corresponding value. So I have represented it in this yellow color line. This input combination 0 triple 1 and D7 combination. So here the value is going to 1. The value is going to 1. So in this way you can identify which input is connected to the which output. So it is very simple operation. You have to practice. Take one more combination input here and analyze its corresponding output we are selecting or not. Okay, based on the minterm we are selecting the corresponding output or not. We have to check once again. So this is the connectivity of higher order decoders using lower order decoders. So finally, I am concluding this session with using this corresponding table. So see here. On the left side, in this rows, I have taken 3 to 8 decoder, 4 to 16 decoder, 5 to 32 decoder. Here also I have written 2 to 4 decoder, 3 to 8 decoder, 4 to 16 decoder. For implementing 3 to 8 decoder, how many 2 to 4 decoders are required? 2 to 4 decoders, 2 required. Next, for implementing 3 to 8 decoder, we can use only one 3 to 8 decoder. Next, for implementing 4 to 16 decoder, here 2 to 4 decoders we required 5. Just now we have seen. For implementing 4 to 16 decoders, we need 2 3 to 8 decoder. For implementing 4 to 16 decoder, we need only one 4 to 16 decoder. Next, for implementing 5 to 32 decoders, by using 2 4:16 decoders we can implement. By using 5 3 to 8 decoders we can implement 5:32 decoders. Here my question is for you. You have to give the answer by today evening. Okay. So for implementing 5 to 32 decoder, how many 2 to 4 decoders are required? So this is the one option I have not given. This is I have represented with question mark. You have to do the answer. With this topic, I have concluded today's session. So today's session, we have learned about the higher order decoders by using lower order decoders. 3 to 8 decoder example we have seen, and 4 to 16 decoder example we have seen. So by today evening, you have to solve this problem. Okay? Right. Thank you.